Hello and welcome back to this series on Robin Hood Bandits Trail. This is Sherwood Builders and this is video number 2. Video 1 was just the introduction. If you've missed that, you can check it in the playlist. But right now we're going to go and continue. We have our quest, a hooded hunter. We have to go and collect some doe meat. We've got a bow and arrow. We need to get meat whilst hunting. So if we press M to look at the map, we can see the area we want to go to is this area here that's highlighted. We can see these icons that show us where these doe are going to be. So we can come out to this area, and to do that we can set a destination, click on there, and we've got a point of interest. We can see this now on the map. It's also highlighted by the exclamation point. So we're going to run out. Now, and one thing in this prologue, there are things in this early access that are subject to change. The graphics, the gameplay, a lot of the elements from mechanics to audio, visual, everything can be updated and changed. So this is not a final product. Therefore, you'll notice as we're running right now, we have unlimited stamina. I'm sure that is not going to be a thing in the final version of the game. And I'm not going to get too hung up on some of the challenges that people might face. There's always negatives that you can focus on. But I think in a game like this, it's key to focus on the positives. And do we feel like this is a good game? Does it have potential to keep you interested and feeling good? And right now we do. We feel good. So we're going to go and do our first quest. Visually, it looks like a great game. We can see we've got rain. We're going to crouch down here. So we're going to crouch down so we can see. We can see the doe there. Okay, so it's run off. It's over the top there. It's gone. That's fine. We're going to look for some more. And we're going to run out as we do that. Now, the AI does need some work. It's quite basic at this stage. But it does work on a few different methods. One of which being, you have the ability right now to... Oh, here we go. To go into combat. I was about to say to fight, but that's something we'll cover later. But it's just been brought up. So, combat techniques. The forest is rife with perils. And one of them descends upon you right now. Luckily, Robin has quite a few tricks up his sleeve to remedy the situation. There are 3 types of attacks Robin can use. Basic, directional, and special. Basic attack enables the combination of 4 blows, depending on Robin's skill level. Any next attack in such a sequence can be replaced with a different attack, but this will effectively end up with the current sequence. Robin starts off with a set of 2 basic attacks and 1 special attack. Other skills have to be learned by training in the relevant village buildings after you've built them. You can block incoming attacks with right mouse button, but if you use it right as the blow is about to land, you will parry it and gain the advantage over your foe with a deft counter attack. You can avoid attacks by pressing spacebar while moving backwards or to the side, and with the right timing, this can bail you out of serious trouble. Speaking of timing, you can also enter slow motion state by pressing F to gain a significant advantage over your enemies. Remember that having all of these actions drains your stamina, so it's best to use them with restraint or whilst having a healthy supply of appropriate potions on hand. Alright, so we can see we're about to get attacked. We can hear audibly there's people that sound like they're to the left of us. So we're going to move forward. And we can see somebody up ahead of us behind this tree here. So we're going to bring up our arrow. Now he's not sure if he's seen us or not. He's got a question mark above his head. If we move out, he might see us. But if we do this, he's definitely going to see us. So we're going to draw back our bow. We're going to press F to bring it into slow motion mode. And we actually hit the tree there. It's a bit unfortunate. So let's move around. Alright, so it was a hit, but it was quite low. So we can go again. Go much higher. We missed that time. Let's go again. Alright, so we've hit him, but he's obviously firing back at us. So we need to make sure we can... There we go. So we've been hit. Caring for your health. Losing your health is a daily occurrence in this dangerous land that you've come to explore. Fortunately, it's a good outlaw knows how to keep themselves safe. Healing potions, certain foods, especially prepared, will be essential. One of the more important items you can encounter during your travels is the inconspicuous water bottle. It is a special item that is used for collecting water and brewing all sorts of mixtures, particularly the healing ones. Think twice before you throw out a bottle into the forest. Sleep is a good way to regenerate health. Remember that after resting, an outlaw becomes hungry and thirsty. Alright, so let's move. Now, we're going to try... too high that time. Alright, so as you can see, we're struggling. We can see our stamina has gone, so we have no stamina, so we're going to wait for that. We've still got some health, so we're okay there. A little bit too high. There we go. We managed to get him that time, so he's now dead. Now, we haven't got many arrows left, so we have to be careful, but there is a doe. So, we're going to straighten its head. That was a great shot. We're going to go again. There's another one right here. Again, the AI on these, not really that. There we go. 3 of them straight away in the same place. So the AI definitely needs some work. Now, when you kill things, you'll see they drop some materials. In this case, we're going to pick up the doe meat that we need. And we're also going to pick up the doe hide. Some in the water here. Some more over here. Now, there's also another bad guy. We can see him up here. He's seen us. Now, he's missed us. We're going to use our slow motion. We're going to keep hitting him. Right, he's hiding. Straight in the head. So, I think we got him that time, but I don't think we quite killed him. He might come... Oh, yep, there he goes. He fell down that time. Perfect. We got him. Alright, but unfortunately his things are up there and we can't quite reach them yet. So we'll leave that for now. That's our first encounter with bad people that we've managed to kill. And also the doe. And we haven't got enough. We still need more. So, knowing that we don't have many arrows left, noticing that we only have 3 arrows, we're going to need to craft some more. We can't do that because we need more pine. So that means we're going to need to bring out our axe. Find ourselves a tree. And chop it down. Okay, now we've done that, we can go ahead and pick up our pine. We've also got some pine resin that we can collect there. We can press I, come to the wooden arrows and craft some more, remembering they will automatically go up into our quiver, which is where they need to be. Alright, so with a bow and arrow now, we need to go and find some more deer. We can see them here. We're going to creep around. We can also use our slowdown mode, and we can aim. Oh, we did hit it. We did hit it. What a good shot. Okay, so with that, we're going to go across. Now, one of the things in the water is you can't run and you can't jump, which I'm sure will change, but for now you can't do that. So just bear in mind that when you're in the water, you're very slow. Okay, let's move over here and collect this. This is now 20. We need 1 more of these. 1 more of these. And there's one right there, so we can hit him. Oh, a bit low there with our arrow. There we go. So that was a success. So now we've managed to successfully get the 5 deer that we needed, or the 5 does that we needed. And now we can come over here, click this. And we have enough to complete this mission. So now we need to deliver this meat to the warehouse. So we can see the exclamation has changed. We can head back. Once this is done, we'll need to speak to Tuck. So that's it for this mission, this quest. Just getting out, getting used to the bow and arrow, knowing that you can always craft more if you need to. And if you're getting started and you're not a good aim like me, it's not a bad idea to be able to have a few spare arrows that you might need. Also, if you fall from a great height like I just did, you will become injured. So if you fall from a great height, you will become injured. You will need these potions. We do have 3 yarrow potions to start with. I can go ahead and drink one of those right now. And as you see, it recovers my health. I've now got another empty bottle. I can choose to fill that with water or another potion. It's completely up to you what you do with that. Alright, so this is our village. We're in Robin's village. Gonna head back. And we need to go to the warehouse. The warehouse, we talked about this in the last video. It is this building here on the right hand side, and you'll see it at the moment because it's part of the quest. It's highlighted. So we click on open storage. We can take our meat. We can either drop it across if we want to, or when it's here, we can just right click and it will drop it across. We're going to do the same for the pine. We're going to do the same for the stone. All right, and we can if we want to do doe hide as well. That way we keep our inventory light and we keep the things in our storage. Now, bearing in mind that if your storage runs out, you can upgrade it, but you're going to need to spend coins in order to do that. So it's going to cost you 300 coins to upgrade your storage. If you want to do that, you simply just press upgrade. And we now have an extra line. And it's now 500 coins to upgrade again. So we can keep everything in there. that we need. And now that that's done, we can go ahead and speak to Tuck.
Saints and heavens above, you're back safe and sound, good Robin. Allow me to ask, how was the matter of our does? Was your hunt successful?
How long have we known each other that you still need to ask? My eyes haven't failed me this time either. I just hope that there's enough for everyone. Please, make sure they have a warm meal today.
By the Blessed Mother, of course it shall be done. Well fed and under your leadership, they will soon take up proper work.
What do you mean by that?
The expansion of our settlement, of course. The merry men are starting to run out of breathing room. You are surrounded with many loyal people. Each of them needs a roof over their head. The more houses there are, the more able bodies we have for work.
I think I know what you're hinting at, Tuck.
Have I become that predictable? In that case, I won't beat about the bush. We need wood to construct homes for the village's inhabitants. There's more of us here with each passing day.
Okay, so that's quest number 1 complete. We're now moving on to quest number 2, and we're going to cover that in the next video. So thank you very much for joining me. Nice short video. We've gone through the first quest. You've now learned how to use your bow and arrow, how to gather meat, how to bring that meat back into storage. The next thing that we can do just before we end here, when you have your meat, is we can cook. So I'm just going to take you over here, and we're going to talk about cooking. So in order to cook, you can simply click on the stove here, click on cook, and here, as long as you've got the ingredients, so for example for roast dough we need some salt and we need some dough meat. With salt and dough meat we can make roast dough, and that is going to give us a much better, if you look here, plus 10% hunger instant, but minus 10% thirst instant by using raw dough meat. Roasted dough is plus 20% hunger instant. Okay, so you do not get, you get double the hunger by roasting it, and you remove the debuff of thirst. So you get no thirst, you get twice as much hunger, but it does require you to have some salt. So it uses 1 salt, 1 dough meat, and you can craft that, and then that has been cooked. So how that will happen is you'll come into your storage. Our storage is just back here, so we'll come back to where we was. Okay, in here we'll be able to take out some of this dough meat, so I can just take out 1 piece if I need to. And in order to do that, if I needed to just move this, I can do it. I can choose how many pieces I want to split. If I want to split it, I hold down shift and I can split it. I can also hold down alt if I want to. There's different ways to do things that you can do things, but for now all I'm going to do, if I hold down control when I do it, I'll just take 1 instead, and so I can do that, and I've now just taken 1 dough meat and I've got 1 piece of salt. Okay, so now I come back out. In fact, hold on, there is another piece of salt on the floor just there. I just managed to pick it up, so let's take a second. Okay, so we're going to hold down control, move that, so we've now got 2 pieces. Let's go back out to the cooking station, which is just here. Inside the cooking station, we can now make roast dough. Okay, we're going to make 2 of these. All right, if we do 1 and craft it, we can then go ahead and do another one, or we can just select 2 and we can do those. Now we've got our food, we can put it into our hotbar under number 7 here. And we've also got our empty water bottle, so we can turn around to the well where we was before, and we can craft another water bottle. We've got 3 water bottles, 2 healing potions, and 2 pieces of food. If we want to go ahead and eat one of those pieces of food, we're going to simply select it by pressing number 7, and I'm going to left click. He's going to eat, and you can see in the left hand side now, we have just managed to reduce some of our hunger. So now you know how to pick up pine, you know how to hunt for animals, you know how to craft a bow and arrow, you know how to cook, and you know how to get water. You now have everything that you need in order to survive. And that's it for this video. Thank you for joining me. I will see you in the next one.